2020's Ghostrunner was a hardcore, lightning-fast first-person slasher that took the world by storm, and now it's getting a gigantic new sequel that adds a ton of crazy new stuff. Here to tell me all about it are Szymon Bryla and Radosław Ratusznik. Hey, hello. I think I got your names right.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
You did it
Amazing.
perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Speed ran that.
Yes, yes.
All right, so I did get a little bit of hands-on time before we did this interview, which thank you so much for that. So I really want to talk about the motorbike.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yes. So what was the inspiration behind deciding to add a motorbike to the game?
Oh. You will maybe start.
Yeah, I may start. So, our game is pretty fast, so we want to make it even more faster. And that's why we figure out that let's add the motorbike. We also think that it also fits the theme of the cyberpunk, right? There are a lot of references, and you may be familiar with the motorbike from other cyberpunk-ish pop culture stuff. So, yeah, so the motorbike, it is super cool to have it like the speed that you are achieving there is amazing, but at the same time, it really is fitting to the whole idea behind the design of Ghostunner, that you have to avoid obstacles, you have to learn what's in front of you, like when you are dealing with the enemies on the normal gameplay. I think it's also very rewarding, because you feel super awesome when you can reach this amazing speeds. And
Yeah, and from the start, our idea was like, okay, we don't want to create a simulator or something similar. It was from the start pure arcade-ish experience that we would like to achieve, and I feel and I see that we'll achieve it. And can't wait to see you all playing and having fun in this.
Yeah.
I already see your reactions, so wow.
yeah,
Thank you. Really great.
I was very bad at this game, but it's been a minute since I played it, so it's okay. I told him to just count my death marker from that, so I hope you didn't post that.
just the last arena.
Okay. So it's been a year since the events of Ghostrunner. So what has changed from, obviously a lot has changed, but I want you to break down what has changed for the sequel.
Well, I mean, we wanted to maintain this feeling of being a cyber ninja as it was in the first game. So you are still Jack. Jack survived, and you are this powerful character who can slice through all the enemies in the arena with only his sword. So we are bringing knife to a gunfight. But of course there is more. We wanted to give more accessibility options for the players. So right now you are able to block, you have more abilities to use, but still you can play the game the same way you played the first one. So we are open for the newcomers who could also enjoy the game.
Yeah, there's always a quote that we are saying about the Ghostrunner 2, that Ghostrunner 2 is not a revolution, it's a pure evolution of this brand. And we stick it to it very, very much, and we love it. We listen a lot of community feedback, we read purely every important review, and based on that, but also based on our, ideas, like, the outside and motorcycle, we decide, okay, we will go with this path, and we are completely confident that this is the right way for evolution for the Ghostrunner 2. So it will be cool.
Yeah, I really like the way that you put that. So you brought up a great mechanic that I truly enjoyed, because I love Souls-like games. I love that even though this game is more approachable, it still rewards you for precision,
yes.
and you still have to be very good and get the timings down right. So tell me more about the block and parry system, which I got to try that out and I loved it.
Yeah, it's super satisfying, because when you perform a perfect block, you are performing an execution, a very juicy execution on your enemies, and that's also it also fits well with that fast-paced gameplay. But if you want to slow down a little bit, check what is around the corner, you're now able to do so, because you can block for as much as your stamina allows you to. But it works perfectly, and if you want to play a little bit slower, you are now allowed to do so.
Yeah, in terms of the story, because it's also an important fact, this time we put a lot of effort to make the story deeper. It was also based on the fact that people ask completely and constantly asking, okay, what is the universe of Ghostrunner? What is the characteristics? So we prepared a game hub in which you will find more answers about this cool universe. You will know more about the characters, about their motivations, about your reception of your actions, and so many things. But if you would like to focus only on the gameplay, you allow it.
You can always go to the guy who is giving you a brief for the next mission.
You can skip and you can go.
I'll never skip. What do you mean?
But we did.
Yes. No, that's amazing. I'm really glad for that because I love lore digging in any sort of game. So touching on the story, at the end of Ghostrunner, Jack did escape, right? And he did kill the big bad. So what exactly is the big challenge that Jack is going to be facing in this?
So in the second game, there is a new threat for Dharma Tower. The AI cult is rising outside and inside the tower, and your goal is, of course, to deal with it, to deal with the threat. You are giving aid to the former rebels, and now they are calling themselves climbers. It's the faction that is ruling the tower right now. They have a trouble with some gangs, and of course, everyone wants to be in charge of the tower. And the new threat is pretty big, to be honest. If you saw the pre-order trailer, there are some bosses that we are teasing there, and there will be a challenge for the Ghostrunner.
Yeah. Of course, during the story, the Jack is also evolving. He's changing. When you compare him to the first part, to the second one, you will see that he's changed a lot in terms of the friendship and so on. He is a way different. For me personally, Jack is similar to Mando from the Mandalorian, obviously, and he's a shy guy, very calm, and then he changing.
When he speaks, he means it.
He's very precision also in speaking, not only in killing.
Yeah, I love that we get to see more personality from him and the other supporting characters.
Yes.
The humor between the banter is just really fun. I really liked that. It makes me feel like the characters are people that I could actually be friends with, right? Like, not everyone's going to get along, which is very nice.
Yes.
So in speaking with the story, there are going to be branching dialogues. So what does this mean for Jack and whoever he might interact with?
Yeah, basically he can interact with all NPCs that you may meet in the hub. However, you may talk with them and know more about their life, their motivations, the situation that's going to happen and are happening in the tower. And I think this is a really fun part because it's giving you a huge background behind every person that you met in your hub. So this is the goal.
So they are not only talking heads, but they are really the people that you can have an interaction with them and learn more about the world and about each of these NPCs.
Yes.
Yeah, so does that mean that there will be multiple endings or is there only one ending?
Well, we don't want to spoil the ending, but
you need to find out.
There is an ending.
Yeah. You need to find out. You need to play, and you need to find out.
We think that it's quite satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You
Like
have me very curious. I was already going to play, but now I want to play and learn everything about the story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So one last question. Is there going to be, would you ever consider releasing sort of a map maker for the community to make different parkour obstacle courses for other players to enjoy?
Well, that's the great idea, and we know that there are many people who would like to mod the game. And yeah, we would love to think about it, to consider it. That's what we can say for now. But of course, we will be supporting the game after the release for the full year.
Yeah, and now we are totally focused on bringing in on the date and keeping the quality and fun playing with it. So that is our goal right now.
And when is the game going to be out?
26th of October.
This year.
This year, of course.
On PC, Xbox, PS5,
Xbox Series.
Xbox Series, yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to play
you.
this. I got a tiny taste and I can't wait to play it already.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, you heard it here. Ghostrunner 2 hits PC and consoles on October 26th, and I'm going to get on that motorcycle again. We've got lots more ahead right here on Gamescom Studios, so stick around.